Here we are again. We've got an interview with Chris Collier, who's one of the songwriters of our time. I'm sorry to say it, but I really think so. I mean, you say that in the lesbian community, and it's like, oh yeah, she's a songwriter of our time. It's like nobody takes it seriously because nobody gets their critical shit together, you know what I mean? But I've really listened to the words you say and use and how you use them and how you play the guitar and stuff. And I love your work.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
It's especially flattering coming from you.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
It's true.
I really want there to be excellent performers in this community. And I feel good when there's one right out there. I was thinking, I was watching you in the control room up there, and I'm thinking, yeah, that could be Bob Dylan. But it was like, no, that's Chris Collier. Yeah. Really nice. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
When did you start writing songs and stuff?
As a kid, you know, 8 years old, and getting your first guitar and playing songs that, because you couldn't play the stuff you heard, then, you know, you had to write your own. So
write your own.
That's when I started, but when I got serious about it in high school, you know, at 17 or...
Were you playing for people then?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember one of my first paid gigs was, I was 12, and that was for a wedding, and then they just started asking for me to play then.
We actually worked together.
Yeah, I love this story. I use it all the time. Yeah.
Do you really?
I really write on your name, Edell. It's just like...
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's great. 1978, I was a freshman in college, and I was approached by the women's community to, will you play warm-up for Therese Edell? She's coming here, and I was like...
And you said, who?
Basically, yeah. I didn't even know what the women's community was, but I thought, pretty cool, they're asking me to play, and they're going to pay me for it, so...
That's good.
I went, and that was my first just honest exposure to lesbians, you know. And although, you know, I had lived a life for some time, it wasn't really an honest, exposed one.
That's right. You never heard anybody saying, yes, I'm a lesbian, and yes, I feel quite good about it.
Right.
Leave it to me, I'll give you the words.
It was great. It was
anytime.
Yeah.
That was Bowling Green, yes?
Yeah, right. It was great.
I don't want anybody to think I would actually remember detail like that. Chris told me that. But I do remember. Then years later, like a couple of years ago, you wrote me this really nice letter and said you wanted to play some songs for me, and would I listen? And I said, sure, pay me enough money. I'll listen to anybody.
I remember that, too.
Yeah.
You weren't too hot on taking a lot of money or anything, I remember that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I tried to push it your way.
Yeah.
You were very kind.
Good. I always ask people when they remember me from somewhere, I say, was I polite? You know,
yeah.
I have to know that part. What are you gonna keep doing? You're teaching now, and you're gonna keep doing that, or stop, or what?
Yeah. I'm teaching now, but I'll be through once summer begins. Pretty much, I'm finished June 1st, and I'm really looking forward to opening a lesbian cafe and coffee house. Yeah, in North Side. So I'll be looking for it.
That's right. Yeah. And you're gonna have vegetarian stuff so I can eat too,
oh,
right?
You bet, yeah. And wheelchair accessible, you know, the whole thing.
Good.
So.
I can't imagine why you would make a... Oh, excuse me. That's good. And you have the place picked out already?
I'm kind of in negotiation right now. I don't want to say yes for sure now. But
it's going to be Northside for sure.
We're on our way. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely looking in Northside.
You're doing some kind of fundraiser for it, I understand.
Yeah, we're looking forward to getting a fundraiser together, although it hasn't been totally planned, and I've asked you to MC it already.
And of course I've said yes, put me on anything that says food, lesbian, I'll be there.
Okay, we'll make sure I make a note of that food thing. And hopefully Lynn Herman will perform. And,
oh, good.
And there will be others that I'll ask, and hopefully will perform.
They probably will.
Yeah, I think we really need a place to go and eat and sit down and be with our friends and lovers and without a noticeable redneck crowd, I think. I hope I didn't offend anybody.
No, probably not. And it's going to be like a coffee house.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Entertainment's a big part of it. Yeah.
It's real important to do that. And I think it's not going to just be lesbians who go there.
Oh, no.
You know, it's going to be more people than that.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, Thursday nights at Sublets, it was not just lesbians in the audience. I made sure that I told them that there were lesbians probably sitting next to them.
Sure.
You know, it was good for them to know.
Yeah.
Why are those women doing that? It was all right, though. I didn't mind.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's important to include everybody in the community who's accepting of our community.
That's
and not
right.
to leave anybody out. Gays and lesbians and
That's
straight
right.
people alike, yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to be doing for Gay Pride? Not gay,
Yeah.
it's Gay Lesbian Pride.
I'm chairman of the Sawyer Point concert, and that's Sunday at the very end of the week. And we're just kind of wrapping it all up with a lot of different entertainers.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
There will be a lot of good publicity about that.
Oh yeah, I think Lisa Meeks, your next guest, is really going to let you in on that. She's done
She'll
a
tell
wonderful
us.
job on.
Thank you
time.
so much for being here.
Thanks, Teresa. I really
I'm
enjoyed
really
it.
honored for
Jeez,
your...
this is great. Thanks.
Take this.
And
to
we
the
have this
bank.
on tape this time. You can't
That's
forget
right.
it.
That's
Okay.
right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We'll be hearing another song from you a little bit later called
Something to do with you.
Something to
It's
Do
all
With
about
You.
you, Trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has been Chris Collier. We'll hear Lisa Meeks.